in a place called Chechnya, outside a gun shop. That's cool. We'll see if we're allowed in.
Hey, welcome to an Italian gun shop. Look at the ammo. Right there. Not secure. Not hidden away upstairs. Just right there. In many magical calibers. 6.5 by 57. Obviously huge amounts of Fiocchi. 2 3/4 inch slugs. Shotgun cartridges by the box of 25. Reloading gear. That's cool. I know you can see all this. This is exciting for me too, surprisingly. Obviously Zizzinis.
Dustbin as well.
Hey look Sasha, they got a scrap bin too.
Oh wicked, you can get...
We're in Italy. It's just keys. Just take what you want. Man, if I could spend a day filming here, reviewing things that you'd never see in the UK, there's a bloody double rifle being one of them. There's a lot of guns. Obviously Benelli. iPhone filming gear.
Is that right?
Yeah.
What, for hunting?
Yes, you clip it onto your scope or your optics and you can... Well, suddenly you got like 16 times zoom.
Oh.
And autofocus and all the things you need. Here is something else you don't see in the UK. It's a semi-automatic rifle. A Browning, no less. That's cool. That's extremely cool. Look, they got me Opta as well. Classy establishment. Very classy establishment. Look, a little razor. Oh, it's like a home from home, guys. And that's really sad, but that's life. Something else you won't see in the UK? A shotgun with a tiny barrel. That's cool. But it's on par with this one here. This short-barreled shotgun for low partridge shooting. Made in China. With a chisel for all of your cabinet making needs. A strange combination gun here, a full 10-28. I don't need to say anything about that.
Let's say I've seen this menu, I believe.
Oh, that's cool though.
That's probably not what they asked.
Here's one you won't see in England too often.
What are you buying then?
That's cool. In this colour anyway. Add this to the list of things that you won't see at home. A shotgun with a 21-inch barrel. I mean, just... A, they're illegal, B, who the hell would buy it? Cool though. Mate, oh look at that little repair there, I mean... yeah. The Rizzini BR110 410. The light small edition. Because it's light and small. But it's really very nice. Like most Rizzinis really. A Beretta Ultralight 1 24-inch barrel. With sling swivels fitted. I mean, as Sasha was saying, mate, this is wild. It has such a different hunting culture, and we'll talk about that later, I'm sure, but... I mean, really? Cool though. That gun shop was amazing, yeah. Just the variety, well they had different to what we have. The variety, the market is just polar opposite. But, I mean, for me it was totally enjoyable. A highlight was the Browning semi-automatic 308 in high-vis Realtree. Absolutely awesome. Purely because of something that I would have never seen otherwise. Oh yeah, and the 20-inch barreled cool shotgun. Anyway, so we left Chechnya and we came through California to get to Bulgaria, which is actually called Bulgari. Which is the wine capital of Tuscany. It's full of wine shops and it's just absolutely stunning. Take a look around.
Welcome to Bulgari, the local wine centre of Tuscany. Here we are in this old walled town, looking to try the fine wines, to get the real tanniny flavour of Tuscany coming through.
But everything's closed on a Friday.
Everything's closed at this time of year. We know one restaurant that'll be open just down the road. We're going to go there. Follow us to see what happens.
Very nice, isn't it?
It's a pretty little. I mean, I've never seen it shut. But I guess this time of year we've been here in the past. This time of year it's been on the weekend. Yeah. As opposed to a Thursday.
Hey, look, they've got wine out ready for us. Cool gun shop. I like that.
It's some interesting stuff. I mean, I like going to gun shops with board just because you see good stuff.
It's a nice setup as well, actually.
So here we are, John, outside Bottega Elena. Now we're going to see if we can get in there with our cameras rolling and see what they've got inside. Let's go. Buongiorno.
Buongiorno.
That is the limoncello.
Smile, Holly. Smile.
The limoncello.
Give it the 2 litre bottle. Give us the attitude, Holly. Come on, give us Holly attitude.
Blue steel.
Pathetic, you walked off. One of my clients goes into a dinner party in London. He goes in and there's only one seat left at the table. So he doesn't quite, so he goes to sit down and the woman next to him, he sits down and says hi and introduces himself. The woman next to him goes, you're not like the rest of them, are you? He says, well, what do you mean? He said, well, all they want to do is talk about shooting and killing things. He goes, no. Not like that at all, which is an absolute lie because he shoots all the time. He said, only thing I get involved in is the once a year family seal clubbing session. He said, it's a great chance to get my grandfather's best purdy seal clubs out and use them.
We're about to go out for our last little go. I tried my lucky breeks, I tried my lucky tie. Neither of those worked this morning. We're going to Spartaco's secret place that he showed us earlier, as you saw. And I'm kind of hoping that works. Obviously, I'm kind of hoping that works. So I suppose there is only one way to find out whether I will be disappointed, and that's if I don't get one. So I'm really hoping that I don't find out whether I'm utterly disappointed. Well, I'll have an issue with having to come back. We also had a little joke over lunch about what we should go out in. I'm not going to wear my shooting socks or garters because it's going to get a little cold and windy tonight. So I'm going to be putting on my thicker hunting trousers. No, we're going out in 10 minutes. Wish me luck. I don't know if you remember, but I remember Howard saying they get 100% success rate on this trip. They get a 50% view rate on boar. So every other stalk, they're almost guaranteed to see a boar, if not shoot it. We've been on 6 stalks between me and Tim. We haven't seen one yet. It's getting desperate.
I could repeat what Spartaco said in English and Italian in my head, this definitely wouldn't be suitable for YouTube. Blanked again. I mean, you know they're out there, the ground is so turned up, just like one on our side. You know, they say the sport is in the chase, and the reason we do it is the chase. And I tell you, we've had some absolutely brilliant sport. The suspense has been top draw suspense, absolutely top draw suspense. You know, talk about down to the wire, 4 times down to the wire, you know, hoping, praying. My eyesight has got absolutely exceptional at night, that much is guaranteed. And I'm having a great time still. Yeah. I mean, my Johnny Rambos are washed off with tears. Don't get much more raw than that. Right. So Tim's not back yet, and I got Victory cigars. It's Howard's birthday today, so we are still celebrating that. And I'm not actually on a downer, I'm just in real deep thought. You know, it's always the question of why we do what we do, and for me, I fulfilled everything I wanted to fulfill on this trip. I've met some wonderful people, I've laughed, I've smiled, I've had a great time. I've got to know Sasha that little bit better. I've seen some amazing wildlife, met some good people. I mean, what more could you possibly want? I've eaten more gluten than sense. I shot 2 bullets, quite close, off of a trigger stick, 100 yards. I caught some fish. I'll continue to catch fish. I'm going to catch some fish tomorrow, and that's the icing on the cake. However, before that, you're going to see me and Tim have a little weep together. And most importantly, I'm going to smoke that goddamn Victory cigar and drink some amazing wine.
So I slept on it, and I'm really looking forward to today. We're going to get the last little bit of the tour of the estate done, go and see some nice bits, catch a fish, get to the airport, and kind of continue our relaxedness that we've had throughout. Plus I didn't have to wake up at 4 in the morning. I mean, that's always a benefit.
Right, so John, we've got 2 cantinas here today. We've got the one we're going to first, where they make the wine, all very new and all stainless steel. And then we go to the old one later, which is where they store the wine, all lots of nice oak and very pretty. So basically, John, the grapes are picked from the vines, different varieties at different times of the year slightly. It's all autumn time. Come into the hopper outside, where they're then washed and cleaned, the rubbish is taken out. The clean grapes themselves are then put into these, I guess you'd call them vats. It's before the lids go on them, so they're just open top containers. They're left in there, and I'm not very good on the timings of any of this, I'm afraid, but they're then, you imagine how people used to tread grapes. They now have a machine that does it, which is the best toy to play with in here.
Oh, it's manual?
Oh, it's all on the control, yes. You can tread grapes from a distance. So, this is the old cantina. From memory, it was built in about 1894. So, keys are just... The estate was a papal estate, so it was owned by the Pope. Hence why the church here now is a lot perhaps grander than you would expect for an estate of this size. Mass is still read here, held here, whatever the term is, every Sunday. And yeah, it's just an amazing piece of architecture.
I guess this kind of sums up our luck. We're sneaking in a little half an hour's fishing session and the wind is unbelievable. Would you look at that? We tried our luck, we pushed our luck, the wind pushed back. The water's been really turned over actually. It's quite cloudy. There's another excuse. I've no doubt I'm going to come back here next summer. I'm going to kill a boar. We did catch fish on a stiller day. I think it's just, we should have just sat, smoked cigars and had more wine, to be honest. But I just felt like Mother Nature owed me one. Continue to be humbled.
Nice fish.
Thank you very much, mate. I really appreciate your casting aid.
There you go.
Your tuition.
You're welcome.
On hand tuition.
Nice little bass.
And that's how we do it in Italy. Hardcore teamwork. We got 5 minutes. Let's try for another one. We keep pushing our luck. Might as well push on. I tell you what, Howard, that was foul hooked perfectly. You trouble the water enough, you'll get something, right? So there we go, Italy finally gave up its fruits. Not in the form we expected, but we've all had a hell of a time, and it really genuinely gives us a reason to come back.
So I've been back home for 6 weeks now, and that's given me a real good time to reflect on what you've just seen over the past 3 episodes. I think in reality I've got 3 things that I'd like to share with you. The first is my lesson in humility. I think the real thing is that nothing is ever guaranteed when you're a hunter, and that is why we do it. It is the sport of potential success. We love going out. It's for bonding with wildlife, for community, and for the excitement of the chase. And those 3 things, wow, I fulfilled those massively in Italy. It was great. Secondly, Italian hunting culture and English hunting culture are totally different. I think it was damn ignorant of me to think in any way that my thoughts or ideas would be the same as theirs or theirs would be the same as ours. So that was lesson number 2 actually, that the variety of world hunting styles is just absolutely vast. What that's given me is a lust and a passion to learn more perhaps about other hunting cultures, or pay more attention to other people's hunting cultures and traditions than perhaps I would have in the past, and that actually counts for a huge amount. I've learned so much so far, and I'll only continue to learn. Thirdly and finally, I learned a lot about people and myself being included in people. So for me, I learned that a successful hunt, if success is marked by the killing of an animal, actually doesn't matter to me. The taking part genuinely is what counts. Being out in the wild, meeting new people, bonding with wildlife, seeing new things and embracing new experiences really matters to me massively. The actual killing part apparently doesn't matter to me at all. On that note, I should apologise for those of you who are hoping to see a dead boar in this. Because I suppose I was too. What I do know about myself is that I don't handle defeat that well, and I don't really handle people thinking that I was defeated that well, even more so actually. When people have been asking how I got on and saying, well, you failed or you missed or whatever, actually that bugged me a little bit, to the point that here's the really good news: we're going back in 2019, and this time we're going to get a pig. Guys, thanks very much for watching this series, and we'll see you later.